Hey, what's up everyone? Shaun Murray here, and I'm with my good friend, Parks Bonifay.
Man, it's been a while since we've been in a boat together, Murray.
Dude, it's been too long, and it is so fun to be back out on the water, in the boat. Tell me about this boat. What are we in right now?
We're in the 2025 23-foot XStar by Mastercraft, and this thing is a complete redesign of the XStar, the 6th generation. I don't know how they make it even better and better after each generation, but they somehow do it.
I've been behind a lot of XStars since back in the Pro Tour days. They have definitely come a long way. So they've got this in a 23-foot and a 25-foot?
25-foot, yep.
What I've really seen them do in this version is that they've cleaned up so much. Like truthfully, if I'm sharing my opinion, there used to be a lot of like aluminum billet everywhere and toggles and switches. This has really been cleaned up and simplified, yet very functional.
Every area of the boat, they're looking out for the consumer and the people that are in the boat.
I actually use the term like simple with caution, because you start functioning around this thing, there's things hidden everywhere.
It is kind of sneaky.
What I'm standing on there's something hiding.
One of my favorite things is the electronic seat, forward and back, up and down, whether you're wake surfing or wakeboarding. My all-time favorite feature, Murray, has got to be the stern thruster right here.
Straight into it. You and I, when they first put thrusters on boats, you're like, I don't need that thing. I don't need it.
Yeah. I always was like, I'll never need a stern thruster. I can maneuver the boat. But then when I got in it and I actually like used it and I could park it, no matter the wind, no matter the tide, no matter current, whatever, it's so easy to use. Just twist the throttle right here. And I never realized how easy that is until I was in other boats and had to like take my hand off the throttle to go hit a button to use the stern or bow thruster. And a lot of times you're docking, you're in a critical situation.
If you have to touch something else, you have to literally give up control of that one
Absolutely.
thing. Also, right next to it, that knob that gives you control of a lot of different functions that are like your commonly used things, right?
Yeah, if you want to switch the wave back and forth, or if you're wake surfing, the speed, the weight, even the tunes, like everything that you kind of like need and want to control as a driver, they pretty much put right here. So between the stern thruster right here, having the toggle right here, everything's just so quick and easy to get through. And not only that, like you said, the sneaky things, they got little drawers right here. You can stash stuff. You got a phone right here, but that holds it and it charges it when it's in the holder. Yeah, storage is all over the place, and 2 huge display screens, man. Just a complete redesign of the helm right here, and it's just so comfy and nice. You can set this up and get your view up a little bit higher depending on how you want to go. And
I was shown that this can actually, you can change all the different views. There's a bunch of things. We're not going to do it right now, but you can put 3 displays up, choose what you want on that one, choose the layout. That's pretty unique.
It's really unique, man. And we've done a lot of trips across Florida. Like this navigation, it's really saved us in some situations. It shows you where the channels are, shows you the depth. This thing has cameras all over. When you're trailering it, putting it on the trailer, we have a cam coming right off the bow. And we also have the tower cam. Pretty much surround sound, surround video here, surveillance on check here.
Y'all ready to hear some fast filling pumps? Park's gonna get us set up to go surfing.
Put on a 5. Quick fill pumps, dude, so fast, it's ridiculous. Probably just under 2 minutes. Like
really easy to understand interface that you can adjust the wave, change the length, the height.
The range between the 1 and a 7 on this, it's so steep if you want it on 7, and then if you want to foil and have a really long clean wave, 1 is your setting. I've never seen anything with this much diversity within
I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see it. I want to talk about board storage, because right now I'm kind of struggling to find places to put boards. I'm only going to be able to get one surf style board on this side and that side. Since this is thin, you're going to get like a skim board and a wakeboard there. Without a bimini, which I really like having a bimini for shade, that's all the board storage you get in this boat currently in this setup. But with the bimini, they've got all these different board storage options that you can have boards on the top of the bimini and even underneath the bimini. So you're gonna gain a lot of storage that way. On those chilly days, you don't want the wind blasting through. This, nice feature, but watch this. You got this friction hinge so that it doesn't go bang. Bang! I'm normally gonna ask other people if they want to go first, but can I go first?
You can go first.
I'm gonna go. Of course, you can hook your rope up to the normal spot where they do have a tower cam, but surfing on the left side, that's pretty neat. Wild. That was crazy. I was like, oh, I missed it. I'm out of the push. And then all of a sudden I'm like,
wait.
The push is Parks, I like to keep my surfing relatable. You know, I'm not doing big shoves and big spins. You know, if I make a 360, I'm like sick.
I'm with you on that.
You know? I keep it relatable.
Dude,
that was crazy.
That save was one for the books right there. I wrote you off too.
Me too. Like I was like, oh, I'm out of the push, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm still getting pushed on. And I look up and you're like, you did something to the screen.
Yeah, we were surfing on a 5, and then as you started to lose it, I kicked it to a 7 and just turned into you a little bit, and the whitewash just all came together and just like bowled up and just threw you right back to the boat. It might have been the longest save I've ever seen.
I was like, I'm gone, and then all of a sudden, how am I still going?
How crazy is the 1 compared to the 7? It's like 2 different boats back there.
At 1, it's like on a skimboard, you would sit there and just be like a dance
spin, or foiling. I feel like it would just be perfect on 1. It's still push. It's a really mellow wave, really clean face, and like allows you to get around on it, but it's still pushing.
Yeah, and then you get like to 7, huge, like big old barrel. That was sick at the end when,
we were
you're
turning.
Like a 5 or something like that when we did that turn
around. Yeah, I put it to a 7 and turned away from you a little bit, and then and slowed
fully
it. Fully barreled.
Down like the boat I was like looking at a little green room. It was massive amount of storage. Now there are some bags back here that's going to take up some space. But when these are full, you actually still can get some things in here between like surf ropes, life jackets.
Sometimes you just got to go like this.
You've got a stereo remote, beautiful stairs coming up.
The walkthroughs.
Stairs coming down. That's a nice feature.
No speakers here to hit you in the head as you come in, and they've really just like designed this boat really good for the flow through.
I'm 5'6".
We're gonna have to check that though.
Non-skids. This is impressive how fast this tower drops. That has to be the fastest tower drop I've ever seen.
It's quick. Not only that, the ballast fill-ups are so fast on this too. The quick fill tanks.
I found a cooler. This is a removable insulated cooler.
Yup, very important. Put 6 packs of soda, anything you want in there.
I got a massive amount of life jackets in here.
How many did you get in there?
I don't know. I was honestly kind of bummed. I was like, oh, I normally like to put the life jackets, but there's a hidden cooler there.
Yep.
So this makes up for it. Watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You really
8,
did get them in there.
9 and 10 in here.
Come on now.
That's a lot. There's actually good storage up in the bow, but before we go there, let's look underneath here. Good storage under there, and also the trash can. But Parks, can it be accessed from the side?
Absolutely. Got a can, Red Bull, anything, sandwich bag, right in there. And then when you want to empty the trash can, boom, toss her out. Pretty easy system.
Parks, I just slid my phone into this holder. It's charging.
This boat actually has 8 phone holders in it, and then 4 of them actually charge your phone. So no putting your phone in the cup holder and having it bounce around. Yeah, you talk about sneaky stuff. The first time I actually got in the XStar, I was like trying to figure out how to, I was like trying to clap and get this thing up. All you do is touch the top and it folds open, so.
If you're ever out on the boat and people are like, hey, play music and do this, my kids always ask me, I'm like, a lot of times, here, I'm gonna hand you my phone. Mastercraft has kind of fixed that with the observer display.
Yeah, I mean, they give the option for if you're in the back of the boat on the swim platform, you can turn up the volume or just skip the song.
The passenger not only can do the songs, but they can also do some of the lighting in the boat.
Yep.
Also some of the seat heaters.
The driver's usually got a lot of stuff going on, so it's nice that he doesn't have to be DJ and drive the boat. Ultimately, it is the driver's decision what song gets played. You can skip it,
Drivers,
you can keep it.
Still have control.
That's your choice.
This boat's got some amazing reversible seating, but wait up, because not only you got this here, parks.
But we ain't done. We ain't done.
Let's go. Coming out the floor.
There we go.
That just came out of the
That's
floor.
just too easy. 4 seconds. Best seat in the house.
And another cup holder.
Yeah, it's super spacious up here. You can actually fit 5 people up here. Put this armrest. Make it comfortable. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
It's nice.
Where you want to go? Where you want to go?
I want to go to check the storage underneath here. Look at that is communicating storage all the way back underneath the passenger flip up.
Yep.
This one can actually flip over.
Check that. That's
Oh, a little storage underneath there.
pretty solid too.
Transom cam gives you a nice view of the surfer. He knows how to have a good time on the water. So I just realized that I've taken all the life jackets that were in there, adults are over here, kids are over here, and look at the space you've gained. Now the moment you all didn't realize you were waiting for, I have hooked this to the lift ring in the back, and we're gonna see how far out can you still feel the push. I'm gonna go to, look, this isn't a science, but it's like kind of close, and I'm gonna feel where like the tension is just starting to go away, and I'm gonna document it, and let's see how long can you find the push. This wave's kind of crazy because most of the time when you get to that whitewash, it's like if you're just in that or just beyond it, you're done. But y'all saw that 360 I made earlier where I was like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, right. Yeah. And then it kept going. So this is gonna be interesting.
We're gonna start off on a 5 at 11.3 miles an hour and see how much push he's gonna get. We might go faster in there. We might go up to a 6. We're gonna play with it, see where the sweet spot is.
Feet. 25 feet. And I'm trying to like keep it legit and like not like pull myself past or whatever, but it was like right at that edge. So easy 24 feet, like easy to say 24 feet, 24 feet and change. And I was like in the pocket still getting that push at 25. Like no joke. What was the setting?
We're on a 5 and we sped up like 4 ticks to like 11.4. So we were going 11.4 on the 5 surf setting.
You can see how I tied it off the back, just so you can see. Okay. And I did the same thing with the Centurion RI 245. I got out to 22 feet. Wait, we're not gonna wakeboard? No, we actually started the day with some
Mean barefoot run, doubles.
But wakeboarding we're gonna leave to the other video. If you guys wanna see how this thing is for wakeboarding, I got Steel Lafferty coming out, so make sure you check that out.
You're in for a real treat.
Everybody wants to know about the wake surf wave, and I can really see why.
You range and how that wave actually looks and what you can do and like the things that you can actually ride on that wave is pretty impressive. And I'm glad you got to experience it.
I have no connection to Mastercraft. They've asked me to review this boat, so I want to give you guys my honest opinion, let you guys know the things that I think you should know. One of the things that was lacking, like I think the board storage, if you don't have a bimini on here, you're gonna need to find somewhere to put your boards. The thing that I did see, verify it for yourself, it went from a really flat wave to like really steep. And so I think like 5, 4, 5, 6, I was really having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we turned it up to about, I think 11.4 miles an hour on the setting of 5 on the surf wave. And you had the tape measure back there. You were, what, 25 feet back?
25.
About 4 or 5 feet behind where the wave was curling. So I knew this wave did it. That board that you were on just really had a lot of push. And yeah, it was crazy to see how you were just chilling that far back, not just behind the boat, but behind the curl itself. Pretty impressive wave, man. Pushes a lot of water. It's a big boat, man, but it handles like an athlete.
Well, Parks, thank you. And thank you guys for watching. Mastercraft, thank you guys for letting me check this thing out. Nicely done with this boat. And if you guys have questions for me, for Parks, or Mastercraft, you guys can put them in the comments below. And if you guys want to go check these out in more detail, you guys can go find a Mastercraft dealer near you or go to mastercraft.com and go check them out. Always appreciate it when you guys like and share. And if you don't subscribe, you guys can go hit that button and also hit the notification bell if you guys want to know when videos are going live.
Been too long. Glad we got out here, Murray.
Let's do this more. Thank you guys. Enjoy your ride. Peace. Yo.